a video game guy? Are you a video game kid?
Definitely.
Really?
Without hesitation. I will definitely attest to being a video game person.
Oh, interesting.
A person of video gaming.
What was your console growing up? Did you have a video? What was your video game console?
I played all of them, but I guess ultimately it would probably be the most time played would probably be Xbox.
Original OG Xbox, original Xbox.
I don't know. Either original or Xbox 360. I guess Xbox 360.
Xbox 360 was the I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the weird curvy, right?
Yeah, Xbox was literally a box.
It was a box with an X on the bottom.
And Xbox 360, it was still a box, but they made it little curvy,
right.
just a little bit.
But the Xbox,
sexy.
It lasted ages. It lasted like
long time.
I still have Xbox. I actually,
yeah.
You know what's funny? I have, shout out to Rick Diaz. I have Rick Diaz's fucking Xbox. Sad man Rick, Kill Tony Rick Diaz. I have his Xbox 360 right over there.
Well, I'm glad you said because I was about to say
he sold it to Lex, and then Lex, I did a sexual favor for Lex, and he gave me.
Well, I was about to say,
just kidding.
I was about to say my whole point of bringing up video games, is that video games back then, were just good, and I'm talking about early 2000s era.
Sure.
I'm not talking about all the way back to Atari. No. I'm talking about early 2000s games is a golden era of video games.
You want to take a little trip down memory lane,
baby?
Take a little stroll and
let's go down.
Bring back some fucking childhood
memories,
some cherished childhood memories. Okay, let's go ahead. What games did you play? Because I didn't have anything. And in fact, all I had was computers. I didn't play computer games. I played like Sims. I played PC.
I played computer games, but I definitely played more Xbox. Definitely.
Played a lot of Sims.
I played like World of Warcraft came out in the 2000s, early 2000s.
Okay.
So nerdy shit.
You're a nerd.
Yeah. Nerdy
you're
shit.
A pussy.
But like also
WoW?
Diablo.
Played a little WoW. Diablo. Everyone always talked about this game. I never played Diablo.
It's like loot.
It sounds cool. Diablo is a cool name for a game, so
it's a loot game.
I don't know what that means.
You just kill some, you get a fuck ton of loot.
Oh, cool. Okay,
that's all the game is.
Interesting. Is it like an open world where you like walk around?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. You just go around. You go in dungeons. Mm-hmm. You just kill. There's a better game out now because Diablo, just like World of Warcraft, has gone to shit. But back then, it was good.
Right.
It was the shit.
You're just killing demons.
Yeah, basically. Demons, monsters, zombies, just typical fantasy
Interesting.
shit.
I didn't play those. My parents won't let me play games like that. I don't like growing up. I didn't play anything like that until I was like 14, 15.
My parents are the same, but they just didn't know. They were all... I grew up with old parents.
Yeah, they weren't paying
who
attention.
were technology illiterate.
What's that?
It's like, it's just...
Oh, it was a demon.
The Simpsons.
It's just The Simpsons. It's like a guy killing a demon.
Yeah, that's all they know.
Simpsons.
I'm watching like Family Guy or something, like some fucked up cartoon, South Park. They're like, what's this? Oh, it's just The Simpsons. And that's all they know. They're like, oh.
Okay.
But like this, okay, I'll start with games I played.
Sure. Let's go. Let's move from PC to Xbox 360. Well, I guess, or PS2 or whatever.
I can't remember because I played all of them. All consoles.
Yeah, you were a big nerd.
Most likely, it was on Xbox. I played most of these games. Okay. But, back then, a lot of them were on multiple consoles.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
But, like, Shadow of the Colossus, right?
Never heard of that.
I think that was PlayStation, though. But Shadow of the Colossus, really good game.
Okay.
Very classic.
Classic game. Never even heard of it.
Classic game.
Never even heard of that game.
Classic game.
Can't even tell you what's going on.
Shadow of the Colossus. And fucking Grand Theft Auto 3 came out in the early 2000s.
I remember
Vice City.
I remember
San Andreas.
Yeah. And that was like a big thing. I never had an Xbox or PS2, but like we go to my friend's house and what we do, we would just go on a killing spree. And
just kill hookers.
Whenever you die, you give up the sticks.
Yeah.
You pass the sticks when you fucking...
Just see how long you can last against... Pretty much the military comes...
Exactly.
And you just get it.
That's kind of how... That's the universal way to multiplay Grand Theft Auto.
Pretty much.
With more than one person.
Just do fucked up shit until literally... It doesn't even matter if you have cheat codes. You eventually... Well, I guess if you do infinite health or something.
You won't... Nah.
But even if you have all the guns, you're eventually gonna die. Like, because that was always fun, seeing like the different levels you get.
Sure. And how many stars you can get from
at first you get regular cops. Right. Then you get like SWAT.
Right.
And then you get like the FBI comes.
Yeah.
And then then it just becomes a literal military. Then the literal military is after you. That's fun. Right. That's fun.
So that's fun. So you can last the longest.
That's definitely fun.
Then we have another last the longest type of competition.
But that's just good wholesome fun. It's good wholesome fun. Oblivion.
Never played Oblivion.
Okay. I'm not gonna get too deep into this, but you ever heard Skyrim? Now Skyrim kind of gets out of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about 2000 to 2010. Skyrim came out 2011, so it doesn't count for this. But Oblivion came out in the early 2000s.
Is that like open world kind of fucking magic?
It's just literally magic, open world.
Okay.
Just fuck shit up.
Interesting.
Become like a werewolf. Yeah, just whatever you want to do, you can do it. Just fucking.
Sounds kind of gay.
Yeah. It's
yeah, you're
pretty gay.
Yeah. I'm attacking your childhood pretty hard. Like constantly.
The Batman Arkham series started.
Never played that game.
And I'll revisit what I just mentioned it because then we'll go into games now. But back then, the OG Batman Arkham Knight, where Batman just beats the fuck out of literally, he doesn't kill people, but he literally breaks every bone in your body and leaves you unconscious.
Okay.
I guess that's better. But the original Batman Arkham games,
I'm not
really
gonna kill
good.
you, but I'll beat you.
I'll paralyze you.
Right.
I'll literally break your spine. And fucking yeah. And fucking there were tons of great. Halo came out.
Sure.
Halo was the shit.
Halo.
OG Halo and Halo fun. 2 were the shit.
I remember I'd play Halo at I think 5th, 6th, 7th grade. After school every day, I would go to my friend Taylor's house. Shout out Taylor. He's probably not watching this. But if he is, bro, we would go to his house every day after school, and I'd play Halo until they made dinner, and then they'd kick me out. I wouldn't stay for dinner usually. And his dad, remember when Halo Live or whatever, the fucking live thing came out?
Oh. And his OG Xbox Live.
Xbox Live, right.
That shit was crazy.
And his dad was like, Chris is not allowed to have the microphone. Chris is not allowed to use the microphone. Shout out Mr. Hartzell. Shout out to Taylor's dad. Not allowed to hold on to the microphone or talking to the microphone.
Bro,
yeah.
I remember horrible conversations on Xbox Live. Just fucking shit that'll get you banned from fucking
that was the
airports.
Golden age of right. Well, that was a golden age of just.
And people wonder why the internet is the way it is.
Yeah, because there's no accountability. There's nothing. It was just fun. It's just you're just talking to random. These aren't real people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's why people our generation are kind of numb to all of it because we grew up on Xbox Live.
I think that's a
Call of Duty, dude. Call of Duty came out that era too.
Same, yeah.
And you're playing these games. You're just saying horrible shit,
mad shit,
horrible shit into the microphone.
Of course.
And this is nothing. This is before streaming, so no one was recording themselves saying this.
Yeah.
They're just saying it. It's you're just yelling into the void.
Right, you're
just horrible
talking shit in the void.
Just every bad word you're just saying it, and then you're hearing new words oh, what's that?
what's that?
You're writing it down like cheat codes.
Then you start using them.
Okay, all right. I learned fuck nugget from Xbox Live.
That's an Xbox Live.
I love fuck nugget. I still use it to
nerdy.
This day. So if you fuck nugget, 20-piece fuck nugget, this guy called me once.
20-piece fuck nugget.
I still use that.
That's pretty funny, actually. Fuck nugget alone is not that funny.
Yeah, 20-piece.
It's pretty cringe.
Yeah.
But 20-piece fuck nugget. That adds a layer of
that's funny.
Spice to it.
Yeah, dude.
That's fun.
Bro. But that's what I'm saying. That all came from that era.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many games. There's probably lists online. If people comment on the video, there's probably comment the game from that era. 2000, 2000. It has an unlimited list of amazing games.
Yeah.
Unlimited. Right? What about you?
Well, I didn't have a console. My parents didn't give me any consoles growing up because they thought I would be addicted. And
you probably would have.
And I would.
Not gonna lie.
But But you know what? But like later on in life, when like my friends would just let me play for like 2 days straight, so I could beat the game.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I just got to play this. So, all right, just play, and when you're done, we'll play. But growing up on the PC, like I was a PC guy. I would play Sims. And
Sims came out that time, yeah.
Like Sims was such a fun game, and it was like I could control these people. it was a sick fucking game, actually. Playing God. I just love being God, but I love just making houses. And I would make my future version of myself with a goatee and nice hair, and I would make like the future, like that little Asian one with a goatee. I would be that guy, and then I would just make like blonde girls. I would just have a blonde wife. And just live this perfect little life.
That's literally an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, and like the expansion packs, dude. I remember there's this one bed you could buy, and you could like make them have sex in bed or something like that. You can make them have. You could like one of the options. You click on the bed, make them have fun, or I don't know what it was, but when you did that, you could pause the game and erase the bed, and it would just be two naked people like moving.
You definitely jacked off.
And I totally jacked off. And here's the most fucked up part. Like my home computer. So like I didn't have my own computer. The home computer was in my sister's bedroom.
Oh no.
So I would be in her bedroom for like hours. And like I won't even jerk it at that. I was too young. And
she's
jerk.
Like, get out of my room. You're like, shut up.
I'm trying to jerk. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know what my sister would do? She would like we would fight. She would have straight up fights with me. She would I'd be in the middle of a game. She would just go and press the button and turn off the computer. She would just shut it down, bro. She's like, fuck you. And just shut it down. That's hilarious. And like one time I was like so mad and I like kicked her out of her room to play on the computer. And like she was banging on the door and I opened up the door. And like as soon as I opened up the door, she just kicked me in the dick as hard as she could, dude. Fuck. And I crumpled to the ground. I'd never been kicked in the dick before. And
she put you in your place.
Oh, dude, I was like in pain, and like she was like, she's a sick fuck. She was laughing. She's like, like it was a sick.
She's definitely like a dom now. She's like wearing high heels, stepping on some dude's balls.
I deserved it though. I mean, I was like, it was her room, and
see what your sister did.
In hindsight,
she owns you.
We should have moved the computer to another room.
No. She owns you.
She literally be trying to go to bed. She'd be trying to go to bed. And I'd be playing the game. She's like, get the fuck out of my room. I'm like, just hold on. And like, they'd have to drag me out. I also played Test Drive, which is like a racing game. I like racing games too. And I was a little fag. I had like I had the steering wheel. I had a steering wheel and like fucking paddle boards and the shifter.
Of course.
I was full grand autismo.
Actually, it's probably your parents made a good call. Yeah. You shouldn't have a console. You probably wouldn't know you now. You would just be in there. You would just be in your parents' house.
I was still in my sister's bedroom, just jacking off,
just playing console games.
And I played this one game. It was like Sim City, but it was ancient Rome. And it was called Caesar, and you could build this ancient Roman city.
Oh, it's kind of like Civilization.
Be like an emperor. Yeah. But it wasn't as like, you don't.
Did you play Civilization?
Never played Civilization.
That Civilization, I think 3 and 4 came out in that era.
Yeah, you wouldn't, like, because you couldn't just pick. It was like, you're wrong. I thought that was kind of gay, because you could just pick whatever, and like, it didn't feel historically accurate enough. I wanted to like, what I liked about Caesar was it focused. It was all Rome. It was just 100% Roman shit. And it was like real Roman problems and buildings. And it was really detailed. And you build like a little empire and be like, just play God in this Roman city.
Okay.
And this shit was fucking sick. That was like the sickest shit.
Just autistic as fuck.
And I downloaded it on Steam and I played like every couple of months. I'll play it for like a day. You know, sometimes a guy's just got to be a fucking emperor of a Roman city sometimes.
I like Civilization.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can tell you.
There's tons of others. Like you could be Rome.
Is it like
you could
Clash
be another
of Clans? One. Like Clash of Clans, maybe. Right? Is that what it's kind of like?
Clash.
It's like you get to pick.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit more detailed than Clash of Clans.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. Clash of Clans. Clash of fucking Clans. That's hilarious. Actually, that you bring up a perfect thing. mobile games weren't a thing back then.
No, not at all, bro.
There were mobile games, but they were nothing. They were like...
I think the first one was Farmville. That was the first one that got everyone to play like on Facebook.
Was that on... Yeah, that was on Facebook. I don't think that was... You couldn't play that on your phone.
Play it on your computer.
Yeah, computer, yeah.
But that was like...
Yeah, there were tons of little weird fucking games like that. I remember one, Diner Dash or something.
Sure.
Like you feed people.
Right.
I don't know. Those games, I didn't get... I had a console.
Well, so that's a game for a woman. No offense. It's a kitchen game. Hey,
kitchen game. Hey, only for women.
Get back in the kitchen. Get back in the virtual kitchen. Make me a virtual sandwich.
But my point is, but granted, I understand we grew up in this era, so it's all nostalgia. But I will say this. I bet you we could number out the lists of good games that still hold up to this day. Oh, yeah? Versus games now. I bet you. Sure. And it will outnumber it. I bet you.
I don't know. I grew up without games, and I don't play games anymore. I would here's the thing. When I got older, my friend gave me his PS2. And this is like 2015. Everyone had like Xboxes and shit, but I had a PS2, and I would play Assassin's Creed. And I would play...
Yeah, OG Assassin's Creed.
I'd play Madden.
Good. Madden was good.
I'd play FIFA. And that's pretty much it. I'd play those 3 games. Like Assassin's Creed. FIFA was like... Dude, when we got to college, FIFA was fucking like life, dude. And like we would play and shit got so emotional. Dude, like we were... Because like when... Like if you beat someone in FIFA... Yeah. You would just like... You would rub it in their... They would... Like if I lost in FIFA, my friends would rub it in my face so hard. Like, you fucking suck. Like, oh, you're fucking weak. And like, and if I was winning, I would do the same thing. We would just talk so much shit in FIFA. We would have like fights, dude. Shit would break out. We'd have, and we'd just end up playing like, cause like if someone lost, they'd like rematch, let's go. And like,
I did that with Madden
for years. Yeah.
Madden, I had fights over Madden.
Sure. Madden
and
2.
And fucking Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Let me tell you, you want to get into a fist fight with someone after some digital fists. Just fucking play.
I play a little Mortal Kombat.
I mean, I guess Tekken, any of those fight games. They're all the same.
Tekken was my favorite game, dude.
They're all the same.
Tekken was my favorite fight game. I would pick Eddie Gordo and Yoshimitsu. Those 2 dudes.
Yoshimitsu. I love Yoshimitsu.
Is so goofy. How sick is that? Though?
He's so goofy, dude. That's why he's goofy.
Samurai skeleton.
You tell he told me that's not goofy.
No, he
and
the
way
badass.
He sounds. He didn't the way he fights, he's sitting down, he's doing this.
He was sick.
And then he would hop on his sword like a pogo stick. Dude, he was goofy, but that's why it was cool. He was cool because he was goofy.
I like and Eddie Gordo too.
Oh, and he would fly too. He would fly with his sword, right?
I think so, with the helicopter, yeah.
That's goofy.
Nah, it's not. It was sick.
That's goofy. He's a goofy character. But that's why I liked him.
Nah, you don't get it.
Let
me guess. You would be like fucking like Nina or something. One of the chicks.
I played the black Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
Played him.
The breakdance fighter.
Yoshimitsu. Once in a while they would have that robot guy.
Okay.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Robot guy was cool.
Guy.
I honestly, all the other characters, and there's always one animal character.
King. Remember the panther? He's like got a panther head.
No, he's separate. He's in, I think, in all of them. But there's always like an animal, like a bear or
right.
Or
like
fucking
a random animal.
Yeah, there's always like it's just an animal. It's not like half man.
It's like a kangaroo.
Yeah, it's just a straight up kangaroo. It's like
that shit's retarded.
Tekken is goofy.
Tekken's hilarious. Dude, Tekken's the
Mortal
shit.
Kombat
fucking love
is just brutal. It's just blood and guts.
To me, Tekken's way cooler.
Tekken's fun and goofy. Street Fighter is just sexual. It just became like a sexy ass game. It was this. I definitely played all the females in the Street Fighter games.
Yeah,
they're all thick.
I don't remember playing Street Fighter.
It's just Street Fighter. Look up Street Fighter characters. They're all sexy.
Okay,
look them up. Sexy as Street. Well, you'll be careful because it is Rule 34. We might see something not appropriate for our podcast audience. Just Street Fighter characters. And we're talking about like early 2000 Street Fighter games. Like, I'm not talking about when they were like 2D characters, not like that.
Right. Okay. Right. They got like really sexy and shit.
They got sexy as fuck.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you got huge tits.
Yeah, like it's just like
tits are enormous.
Just fucking.
Yeah, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Chun-Li, of course.
Street Fighter, Chun-Li. Forgot about Chun-Li.
Yeah, of course. But all the women, it's not just her. All of them are. It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. Like Mortal Kombat is a bit more conservative, and Tekken. You're literally ripping people's spines out in Mortal Kombat.
I love Tekken, dude. Shit's so fun.
Tekken is look up Tekken characters. They're so goofy.
Yeah. I remember I would always yeah, I remember this guy with the fucking hair.
Fucking goofy.
With the fucking weird hair and the bald. Yeah. What about
there's a panda.
What else did you play? Everything. What else?
I back in the day, if anyone remembers, I did a Star Wars. We talked about Star Wars. Back then, I loved Star Wars. So I played any Star Wars game that came out. If it had Star Wars on it, I played it.
I see.
From 2000 to, honestly, almost to 2020, I played all the Star Wars. But especially back then, the what we're talking about, 2010, I played every Star Wars game. Every Star Wars game.
Star Wars fucking
here. Yeah, pull up this list. Go down. Zelda. Yeah, Zelda. Twilight Princess came out. That was good. I never played any Guitar Hero. I wasn't
good at that.
The only thing I know about Guitar Hero is from South Park. He's like, you got to 1,000,000 points. You guys are fag. And to this day, the best twist ending to any episode.
You guys yeah, that's just hilarious.
Oh, BioShock came out. Did you ever play BioShock?
No, I never played BioShock.
The original BioShock, dude.
I'm telling you, what I've said is the only games I ever played.
Dude, the original BioShock is... So you honestly would love BioShock.
Okay.
The original BioShock is so good.
I think I know a little bit about how... I know about the universe, I guess.
Yeah, BioShock 2 and the other one, you like, whatever. But the first BioShock was so fucking good. I loved it. Oh, Wii Sports. Fucking
Wii's are proposing.
Wii Sports.
I just felt like I should just be holding two dicks. Like, fucking. But Wii Tennis was the shit, dude. I like playing Wii Tennis.
How about you shut your ass up?
That shit was fucking heated, dude. Wii Tennis would get fucking heated.
You actually played Wii Sports?
Yeah, because like I had a friend with a Wii. We'd go rip fucking Wii Tennis.
Wii it out.
Yeah, we go Wii Tennis. Wii bowling.
Wii bowl.
we bowl, and then we go touch our wee wees,
and then wee after, like
and then we circle jerk, Yeah, I liked
fucking good ass games from that time.
So like I never had a console in college though. I had roommates, right? So they brought their shit to college, and like I would just play on their Xbox 360 like all fucking day. And PS3. I remember my friend Aldo. Shout out Aldo. He got a fucking PS3, and bro, we'd rip fucking Red Dead Redemption. We would just play. We would sit down and we wouldn't go to class.
Game.
We wouldn't get up until it was like done.
Yeah, yeah.
Know? And we just
Dark Souls. The first Dark Souls came out. That's really good game.
Dark Souls. Never played Dark Souls.
Oh, so good. It's honestly a piece of art, that game.
Okay.
Like if someone could argue art it's fucking the first Dark Souls. First Dark Souls is so fucking good. But yeah, my point is there were so many good fucking games.
And nowadays.
And now?
How do you feel now?
So we talked about a decade. Only 10 years. 2010. Now, 2020 to now, which isn't a decade, only 5 years.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk about 2011 to like that. 2020 specifically to me is when games just started going downhill. I feel there are of course some good games, but look at the list. Even if you only did 5 years from the games we talked about instead of a decade, there'll still be more of these games than 2020 to now.
Okay.
Like 2025. 2020 to 2025, even though 2025 just started, I'm not confident. There's probably going to be maybe 3 or 4 good games. Now, I'll give you this. They're indie games, but let's be honest. Like, There's always going to be some nerd in the fucking shadows making it. And maybe that's where games will go to. Games will go to the shadow nerds who don't belong to a company, who just making shit, you know, like Hentai 9000, you know, and it's just making amazing games. Maybe that's the future. I don't know.
Probably.
You know, because we grew up with like companies. Companies make a game.
Right.
A company made Halo. I think it's called, I forgot that company, Bendy or whatever. They make fucking Halo. You play it. It's good. All right.
Yeah.
Done deal. Right? Dead Space was made by fucking EA Games. One of the biggest game companies out there. Dead Space, amazing game.
It's in the game.
You know?
Yeah.
But maybe now, like, companies just suck ass. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about making money. It's about making like, because you're competing with a million fucking things, I guess. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
It's about volume and it's not about quality as much, or like, but there are games, dude, because games are like fucking movies sometimes. Some games are like really well written and they're like,
yeah, like you mentioned Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I feel like even the first Assassin's Creed, it felt like playing a movie.
Yeah, exactly. That shit was fucking epic, dude. You know, and
the first Assassin's
Creed. All
Creed.
Assassin's Creeds. I love Assassin's Creed, dude.
All the way up to
so
when they stopped with the Italy and they went to some other shit. They went pirates and all that shit.
Oh, that shit was fucking sick, dude.
No, the pirate one was all right, but then after that pirate one, because they did Vikings, that one wasn't good. Egypt was kind of all right. They went to
that
Egypt.
Shit's all sick. That shit is all of it is fucking dope as fuck.
No, because they got weird. They got rid of the main character. What's his name? Desmond?
Yeah, but it's his ancestor.
No. Have you played the games?
Yeah,
it's a random lady now. That's what I'm telling you. The new games is some random fucking.
Oh, really?
It has nothing to do with him. They're not even genetically related. They're just random. No, the main character, the guy in our world, because he goes back in time.
Yeah, right.
That's the whole thing.
Animus.
Yeah.
Right.
But he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What game did he die in?
That's what I'm talking about. The pirate one, he's dead.
No, he's not. He's alive.
No, his dad's alive. You find out he's actually dead in that game. You think he's alive. They play with you throughout the game. They make you think he's alive, but he's not. That's what I'm saying. After the pirate one,
I don't remember.
It went to shit.
They did. Sick, dude. I just like playing the boat, dude. Driving around in the boats.
Yeah, that was fun.
That shit is so sick, dude. Like
that was fun.
Who gives a fuck about your faggot ass main character, dude? That shit is sick. The pirate ship.
No.
Where else could you be a pirate and like literally drive up on a motherfucker and board their boat and like kill everybody? That shit is so sick.
I think that's what they were banking on.
Shit is
which it was
so
still
sick.
Like I just said, the Egyptian one, which didn't have any main character. The Egyptian one is like a slate wipe clean. They had all new characters. Like the main characters, this woman,
interesting.
The two lesbians, and they're using the thing, and they're going back in time. And
gay.
And then you play fucking this black Egyptian guy. Supposedly, it's the first Assassin's Creed, the guy who made it. Right. Supposedly, him, but really it wasn't him. It's actually his wife. You know, it's like that kind of shit.
Oh,
and that's what I'm saying. Like that's where it creeps in. You know, it's creeping in.
Diversity, fucking
and I'm fine with that. Diversity. As long as it's written well. And the Egyptian one was kind of written well.
It's got to be written well.
Yeah, it was kind of written well. So I'll give it that. But after that, there was a Greek one. They did Greece.
Yeah, I didn't play the Greek one.
Nah, no one talks about it.
I didn't play the Greek one.
And everyone got upset because they were going to do Japan, and they decided to focus on this did happen. It's just we don't know too much about it.
Yeah.
There was a black samurai once.
Sure, Yasuke.
They decided to focus on him.
But was he a samurai or was he a samurai?
He was, but we don't know what he did.
Or was he...
He could have just been an honorary samurai. I'm not... Look, listen.
Or was he
I'm usually on...
a slave? Yeah, a slave.
No, he was not a slave. He was not a slave.
All right.
He basically arrived in Japan. They never saw a black guy before. They literally washed him thinking he was dirty.
Yeah.
And it was, no, it's just my skin. And then they made him a samurai.
Mm.
I'm usually on the black shit. I don't know much about this guy. Mm. If there is more info, please tell us.
It's out there.
But as far as I know, we don't really know what he did.
Sure.
We just
know that there was a black guy there.
Right.
And like he possibly could have been a samurai.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's pretty cool.
Right.
Good for him.
But that's what they decided to focus on. Everyone got upset at Ubisoft, the people who make Assassin's Creed games. Yeah. And they were just kind of like, How about this? How about you suck my dick? You suck my dick. Black Samurai. How about this? How about you suck my dick?
They should just went with it. Fuck it, who cares? But I mean, what's the argument was that he should have been Japanese or something?
I guess. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. After the Greek one, I stopped. Mm-hmm. Even after the Egyptian one, I was like, all right, this next one's probably not gonna be good because I can already feel it slipping.
Yes, it's green.
I can already feel it slipping.
Sick, dude. Put the hood up. Just walk around the hood up. And
yeah, because also we were expecting. Did you ever play or hear the game Watch Dogs?
Nah. What's that?
Okay, Watch Dogs. Ubisoft made another game, and they basically hinted at the time. Now we know. Watch Dogs is Assassin's Creed. It's the same world. But it's the future. It's our world.
Oh, wow.
So basically Assassin's Creed, but our world, which is what we've been waiting for.
Cool.
Right?
That sounds sick.
And then they just kind of dropped the ball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did they make it all like fucking woke and shit?
No. It just wasn't... Like, Watch Dogs was all right, but the next one I think they made or something like that, it just wasn't as good. It just...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any other games? Any other games that you want to mention that were fucking...
I mentioned the Batman
formative
thing.
For you.
What?
Formative for you.
What do you mean formative?
Like it fucking shaped you, I guess, or whatever. They made you into the gay black guy you are today.
There was this. I was obsessed with the game called
Grand Theft Auto. That's just everyone's
Star Wars. Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Okay.
This was like your Sims. You could build your own Jedi or Sith.
Okay.
From scratch, and you're in a whole new world. It had nothing to do with the movies. It was a whole. It was called the Old Republic. It was before the movies.
Right.
So it's all new shit.
Interesting.
And back then there was no lore of the Old Republic, so everything was new. There were books coming out. I read all the books that came out for it.
Wow.
And I was obsessed with this game. Obsessed.
You were fucking
obsessed.
Pussy.
Obsessed with this game.
Did you have a little lightsaber? Did you do a little lightsaber ceremony with your friends where they like knighted you as a Jedi Knight?
Well, no, there's a game called Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, Star Wars Galaxies is a literal MMO.
Oh god. For
it was basically World of Warcraft but Star Wars.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And the great thing about Galaxies was in the beginning it was super hard to become a Jedi or a Sith. Sure. Everyone's like something else. Like you're just a fucking plumber.
Sure.
You're just a bounty hunter.
Right.
Yeah. You're just a regular dude. But they made it like the real, like if Star Wars was a real place, okay, how would it be? Actually, there are not that many Jedi. You know, the movies make it seem like, no, they're not. They're really rare. That's why most people, it's like a myth. It's like, when we watched the first Star Wars movie, Han's like, what? That's not real. Like, it's like someone talking about flat Earth. Just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then suddenly this guy moves shit with his hand. You're like, oh fuck, flat Earth is real. It's
just the truth.
So the way the game worked was you had to find a holocron, which is basically like a recording. Mm-hmm. And then the holocron's like, hey yo, I'm a Jedi. And you're just like, what? And then you go find who made the recording.
Oh, I see. And
then it becomes a quest.
I see. Cool.
And it's a hard quest. It's not like easy. Like you don't just find this like in a shop or something. Mm-hmm. It's really hard. And you're fighting other people to get the things.
Right.
So just because you get to the spot doesn't mean you'll get the thing. So long story short, you start becoming a Jedi, but you're not a Jedi. You're like a Padawan. You're like an acolyte, so to speak, right?
Padawan.
And it was
such a fucking. It was such a little queer. You're such a fucking Padawan, bro.
Dude, it was even harder to become a Sith. Because then you have to become that.
On top of being a Jedi.
Right. And then you have to find like a dark side holocron.
Wow, cool.
Who's like, hey, yo, you know that Jedi shit gay. Like being Sith's way cool.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
And then like you have to go do that shit. So
that's pretty cool.
The point is, if you saw anyone in the game with any sort of lightsaber, doesn't matter, fucking Jedi or Sith, that guy earned it. Like that's a real motherfucker back in the day. Like you don't see it.
That's a cool.
Yeah, no, it was cool fucking premise. Awesome. And then they ruined it.
Yeah, they ruined it.
Of
course they did.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks now.
Interesting.
I brought up the Batman game. They ruined that shit. They made a game called Suicide Squad, kills the Justice League. Mm-hmm. They kill Batman in the fucking game.
Wow. That sounds fucking kind of
like in the lamest way possible too. Like the lamest way. How they kill him? Harley Quinn shoots him in the face.
Man, that is pretty lazy.
That's it.
That's lazy.
That's lazy writing.
Lazy writing.
Just lazy as fuck.
Could have been anything.
Just fucking
died in a Batmobile crash. Could have fucking anything.
Like why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. I don't play. Listen, man. You know me, bro.
Hey, you know me, man. Hey, look, me, man. I got my hand on my balls.
This shit. Listen, I'm Assassins and fucking Rome and like just killing sprees. That's it. Anything else, superhero shit, shit's fucking gay, bro.
All right. I get it. You are sick fuck. All right, I get it. It's like what? Wait, this isn't a historically accurate building.
It's like you're talking about. You're talking about Star Wars. I'm just waiting. The next
you
word.
Probably would have played Guitar Hero. This is actually an accurate fucking guitar fucking whatever.
I'm just waiting. The next words out of your mouth are just gonna be I'm gay. Okay. I just know.
Oh, Tony Hawk came out around that time too. By the way,
sure. Tony Hawk was
was fun.
A classic. Everyone played Tony Hawk. I couldn't skateboard for shit, but
me neither.
I also like I like BMX games. I had a Dave Mira.
No, that's lame. All right, anything.
That shit is fucking tight, bro.
Dumb.
That shit, nah, you're fucking gay. You don't know.
Stupid. No, you're fucking
stupid.
Gay.
BMX.
Hey, I played a game with a bike. I'm not gay.
That shit was fucking sick, dude.
Sick.
That was the sickest game.
I played a bicycle game. That's what you just told me. I played a bicycle game.
It was cool. Sick. It was fucking sick.
Cool. You hear yourself right now?
It was. Fuck you. It was fucking badass. Fucking BMX.
I used to play a game. And I would delete the bed and they were having sex. I dragged off of my sister.
Yeah, my game.
How about you shut the fuck up?
my main game growing up was a little thing called playing outside in the real world. It was called sports. It's called
Oh yeah.
It was imagine a PS2. Imagine a video game.
Imagine Madden, but real life.
Imagine a game. Yeah, exactly. Imagine Madden, but real life. All right, that was my childhood.
What, you play Madden IRL?
Yeah.
I was LARPing.
Yeah, that was like we would go outside and just play and fight with sticks and fucking shit like that. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
it's good for you.
Yeah,
I'm happy for you. You've done a lot with your life. Look at you. Look how far it's brought you.
It's gotten far. So far.